Hello and welcome back. Right, we have stuff to do. Yeah, we've got literally to just finish this off. Not got great fields on, so I'm literally just tidying up. And we need a stone picker, don't we? That is true. Now then, 170 horsepower, so this is going to be it as well. Yeah. Yes, I have. It's true. I'm just thinking out loud on the job list we've got to do. Obviously, this is a very quick turnaround. We have got you've got the grass to get up. That is the other job we've got to do. So I think, to be honest, what we've got to do is set the Massey up. Yeah, this is one of the times really when I have got to do a bit of... No, I don't. I can actually stop recording. That is true. Yeah, that's the easiest way to do this. So I am going to literally pan straight to the Massey. Yeah, I'm going to finish the field though. It's not that much to do. It's only these four corners. Is it four corners? It's because it's not. Yeah, it's not a. Now then, that's not quite going to work. No. Yeah, I'm not sure how long my Attingham is going to last because it's yeah, I seem to be competing with everybody on Attingham. But I'm gonna, as I keep saying, I'm not as bothered about numbers. We shall see if there are. Yeah, I don't care if there are 20 viewers. Then, as far as I'm concerned, it's cracking on. I am going to crack on. Yeah, because. There may be, yeah, of course there are going to be similarities. It's a farming game. There's going to be tractors. There's going to be mowers. There's going to be, yeah, it is true. So, but I dare say what I say isn't going to be the same as what everybody else says. It's, yeah, it is true. My Western Wilds was similar. All of them are similar. Everybody's are, but. Yeah, that's not right. This also, yeah, this is true. Actually, we've got a swap, haven't we? I remember. Yeah. Now this can cope with doing the forage wagon, but it can't cope with doing that. So it actually does make far more sense, actually, to pop over and yeah, because it's August anyway. That is all we've got to do is. Would you? No, this can cope with the stone picker. Yeah, that is the job that we've got to do. What I'm going to do though is I am going to cut out. I'm not going to do all the running around on this session because that would be awful. Yeah, literally I'm going to. Next job you're going to see is the Massey. I'm going to set that going, and there's going to be a lot of me stopping recording and starting. This is, yeah, hopefully going to be one of those that I'm going to blend together. Yeah, because that Massey is... Yeah, obviously we are going to have to look for... Yeah, although we have got the 4 tractors, it is also true, as I said. Now then, is this too tall? I think it is. Yes, it is. So this can go... Got to really go in the middle, where the... yeah, and got to watch the apex of the roof. Oh... Only just, yeah, it's true actually. That's, yeah, let's stick that at a slight angle, and let's pop to the shop. Right, I'm going to start the recording of the Massey, and yeah, going to see you shortly. Right, yeah, this is me at set the work going. The cap man, yeah, absolutely. So he's setting to go, and yeah, this is going to be a bit of a pain because this is going to be in and out, like swap over. So yeah, I'm going to set him going, and I shall pop back. I shall see you shortly. Right, that is the stone picker picked up. So let's set the course going, and yeah, we'll set this going straight away. Indicate Mr. Smith. Yes. Let's do this properly if we're going to do it. Absolutely, let's set that going. And then we are going to pan back to the Massey, I think. Yeah, there's going to be quite a lot of little tiny slithers put together, I think, on this. So, yeah, it is the best way to handle, obviously, across the thing. We've also got the potatoes to stick next time I go over that side, so yes, got them all ready. I did get the message come across, but I forgot. It's not actually right. We need to. Yeah, I have been a little previous on that. That's going to cause me issues. This might not be, well, it could use it. It would struggle though. I've got to be honest. I can't remember if this is if I full 260 on this. If it would, it's not far off. I think that headland is just about big enough. Oh no, it's not. No, it's not. Definitely not. Now that I think I'm probably blocked, now I've got to be careful. Because I'm probably blocking the way with it being diagonal. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to... Yeah, I'm not. This is true. I'm going to have to pull that a little further. But not block the road. Path. Road is not... Say we can pull quite far in though, as long as there's enough room for everybody to pass, and I'm happy with that. Okay, smashing. I think, yeah, that's the forage harvester, pretty much full first load, and that is what I am going to say. Why I do prefer balers, although there's faffing around, and there's still faffing around with the forage. It's okay, the forages, if you're doing it, but yeah, not so much if you're not. Now then, have I got... No, we need to buy our washer. We do. Now this, again, I am going to buy my absolute favourite, which is... No, that's ours. Miscellaneous. We want this miscellaneous. Yeah, we're going to buy the American Garden Hose. I absolutely love this. It's amazing. Why it shows in least items, though. Oh. Yeah, because that is very, very mucky. The windows are getting absolutely ditched, truthfully. And that's what I look at to see when I've washed properly, is the bottom of the windows. That's the last thing to shift. Right, that's gone. Right, I shall see you shortly. Right, let's get this put into the silo. Yeah, so I've got right the way down to there. Of course, there's going to be tidy up on the corners. There's going to be an awful lot of backwards and forwards, but when we set this going, I'm going to grab those potatoes, and that is true. What are we going to do with the potatoes? One of the potato plants we said, didn't we? Yes, so yet more spending, but it is true. This is speculating on our business model. We've got 2 dairies, which we bought, as well as quite a lot of equipment that we bought this day, and it is the nature of the beast. It really is. Yeah, we can't really forget the fact that obviously our business, the silage side of the business, is bringing cash in, and the energy business is bringing cash in. So if I remember rightly, it was. Right, let's get ready. Let's hook that wall quite closely. Make sure we get just past the end, and then we just go forwards gently, not too fast. That's lovely. Smashing. Right, let's get this going again. Grab the spuds. And we should still go and have a look at, yeah, doing productions. Yeah, this is one I have never placed. Well, I've got to check first to make sure that I am right. And whether to save the game in case it isn't quite right. Because with that, yeah, we can't afford to waste 100,000 or anything silly if it doesn't do what I'm thinking. So I am going to save it just before we start to look at the productions. Alright, let's do any cleanup on the corners as we pass. Yeah, I do need to get some silage additive. I'm not going all the way up to the shop just for that. Yeah, we've got too much on. and my session is not massive. That's why I'm panning in and out quite a lot. So yeah, although to be honest, that doesn't really matter because I could carry on later on. I say, why is that not dropping? That's because the workers insist on folding it up. Right, let's get this corner. No, that's where it actually got to. So, nearest go. Right, smash it. Let's go and grab that potato. On a normal map, I might jump the hedge. On this one, not so much. Yeah, so I'm not going to be... I will be judged by numbers a little, but I always give it a couple of weeks anyway, because a lot of people may... there was a gap between my recording of Attingham, and lots of people are on Attingham's. It's almost like Calmsden. So, right. A bit more speed, Mr. Smith. Yeah, people have lives to live, you know. Right. Let's get this going. Ooh, get inside. And this is the Roadrunner. I called it the Lizard Plus. Yeah, they do look similar. But yeah, this is the Roadrunner. The Lizard Plus doesn't have the camera problems. I do prefer the Roadrunner. Its features are definitely better, but don't get me wrong, I do. I like the fact that you've got the rear hitch. That's what I do love about a lorry in Farming Simulator. Yeah. Ooh. Not stuck. It was just struggling somewhat. Right, we're going into our production field. Animals, of course, have been done today. Is a bit of a right, okay, almost full, Mr. Smith, almost. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, save. I believe you were going to save the game. I was, but I need to be on the right screen for that. Right, okay, now we will have a look at the productions. Now there is that potato one. Right, where are we? After the Land Bakery. Pallets, pancake, potato processing. Ah, so it does need... so we may need to shift some of our production. Right, anyway, yeah, we are going to... Now then, we do need to switch on, as we keep saying... Yeah, we do, yeah, I know you're full. Right, we need to switch that on for a minute. And... let's try that again. Please tell me you haven't moved. Right, so so we need to get to that section there to do as close to the lots as possible without... It's a lot of money, that is. Little old us. Right, okay, let's go and see what you actually do. This is the very first time I've actually played this, so... do you do? Vegetable fat. Premium potato. So it does actually do 4 plus water produces 1 plus... Wow. That's got to hopefully be worth a lot of money, surely. French fries. 3 plus 1 fat. So how do we produce fat? Oil. So we are going to need to buy some to begin with. And does it matter what oil? Ah, yes, it does. It's each one of them, so I'll have to see which is the dearest. Potato gratin. Fried potatoes. Mashed potatoes. 5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 Producers, I would hope these have got to be worth a lot of money, surely. Paprika chips, potato pancakes, eggs, stuffed baked potatoes, potato salad. Oh, that's really complicated, so that's going to have to be worth a fortune. Okay, now that's placed, let's have a look at costs, shall we? See what all of that is actually worth. Yeah, there's no point in... Let's have a quick look. Some of it is very complicated, I have got to say, so... And some of it we have actually got the butter and cheese ones. I think we could do that one. And obviously we could do the cleaned ones with water and stuff like that. Right. We're going to have no selling point available, are we? Yeah, of course we're not. Ah, we have. Premium potatoes. Vegetable fats. Whoa, that is expensive. French fries. So there aren't. Yeah, the most of the products are not actually right. Let me just fix that though. Are we going to carry on with this? Well, we are, but I need to move out of the way as usual. Let's get that landscaping done, and then we are going to sort out the get that grass in the silo. Right, so let's switch the interactive zone markers off, and I shall see you shortly with the mower. Well, actually though, let's stick that in. And sell points. What are we going to do about sell points? Where are we going to put that? I don't want it to be a million miles away, but I don't want it. Yeah, I don't really want it on the farm. That is a little unbelievable, truthfully. That isn't. But where are we actually going to exactly? I think it's straight behind us. Literally. Yeah, as much as this is a horrible view, it really probably is. Oh, lovely. Right, I'm going to see you shortly. Right, load number 2. Right, let's get that as close as we possibly can. And about now, I think. Do 3 loads and then we'll start to do a bit of this is the real knack, which I'm not sure. Yeah, no, I'm not doing badly on it. Yeah, well, I know we are going through, so we are crushing the compacting. Yeah, let's get the words correct. Yeah, it is true. I agree totally. Right, let's get that leveled at the same time a little. Yeah, it's going to pour out this top end. I know. I always do this a little bit too close, if I'm honest. And I've got to stop saying if I'm honest. Right, we'll set this going, and yeah. I hope I am. No, I am. I am going to keep it. I know it's an investment, and yeah, it is. Our money is literally being pulverised. Didn't realise that. Yeah. It's the one thing that, yeah, obviously this is quite a new feature, the folding thing on this, which is, I find quite a pain. But yeah. I think it is only the pottingers. Right, okay then, so we've dropped the potatoes in. I'm going to pan out and I'm going to see you shortly. Right, yes, this is pretty much filled. It is. I'm not going to worry about that extra 5%. I just thought I'd grab a couple of corners. Yeah, okay, actually. The one good thing about this is, yeah, obviously it does its thing when it's finished and it gets to 100%. You know, it appears the rain has washed away all residues. It appears that way. So, yeah, I'm not worried. It's going to be a tight turn. Right, smashing. Yeah, also I suppose when you consider it, the silage process is sort of a fermenting process, right? Let's lift that. That wouldn't do it any good. So, would you unduly sort of thing if you're going to mix a lot of that? Also, it does appear that the white has gone. So, yeah, that's maybe a little. It is a tad actually. Yeah, probably was a little naughty. Would you do that enough? I doubt it. Yeah, not until it had been rained on, which would be later today. I suppose no, you would like literally. It is true actually. It was silly. Ooh, interactive zone markers need switching back off. They do. This is when it becomes. This is the trouble. You don't always think when you are recording what is going to happen next. It is true, and that again, you've then got to carry on. Ooh. Yeah, that is a bit bumpy. Definitely. Yeah, this end again, I'm going to have to grab the, like I did last time, or we're going to have too much residue on that side. Right, I think, do you know something? I feel a time lapse coming. I think we're going to stick on this now, so I am going to see you guys and gals, on the other side. Right, that is us done. So yeah, final load, excellent. And most, yeah, not a bad cleanup as well. Don't think there was much that I missed that time. That was quite thorough. Yeah, that was quite a long time. That one was. Do we do the? It's a point. Have we? No, of course we've got all the bales on. Now that is, yeah. It's what I'm worried about is the fertilising and liming. Yeah. Oh, okay. Right, well, in that case, that was perfect. So we're going to crack on. We're doing that as well. Yeah. I think I also would. I know we are hemorrhaging money, but I would actually like a larger one for over this side. I do. I think it's, again, there's quite a few like the AC. I'd love to show these, and obviously the original one was super duper. It really was. Now then, we're going to need to grab this and stick it. Now that is a point. I know what I'd like to do. I know what I'd like to do. Yeah, I was quite chuffed with. I am amazing with this. I do love it. The fact that we've discovered this way that I've never seen anybody else do it. If I'm honest, I haven't, and I've watched a lot of content creators. I think there's one thing we've actually done ourselves, which is quite nice. Yeah. Right. So let's get this all crunched down, and I'd like to try something. Yeah, we've sort of, yeah, almost like done this a few times rather than get the right. Let's concentrate. Yeah, let's. I just can't get over how quickly this absolutely really sorts out. This is amazing. Obviously, the bad thing is it doesn't half squidge out the chaff onto the ground. But as I say, I have got an idea. Well, do you know, that is another good idea as well, actually. I'm not sure how. Yeah, it is. I have had a second idea, which I think actually trumps my first idea. I truly do. It is amazing. Obviously, there is a lot of things about like big names and content creators, and it is very nice when you, as a farmer, virtual farmer, you actually find something you've never seen anybody else do, because that's not easily done now. But I don't think I've ever seen anybody use this method of actually, yeah, I mean, people go through with them and they let go and then they come out, but they don't go back in there with the wagon on, which is so heavy. And yet lots of people have said, I've heard Mr. CDP, which is what gave me the original idea, was always saying it's all about weight, and the bigger the thing that you... And I'm like, well, you know this big trailer that I'm pulling behind me? It's fairly hefty. Yeah, it is. I think this is true, and I've never seen anybody else do it. Now, there may be with the content creators, perhaps, yeah. Well, I stand on the shoulders of giants equally, I do. But it is nice to know... Yeah, the other thing that I did on was Rizu Forest, I've never seen anybody else do, was that I used the big bag winch to pick all my bales and put them on their flat side and then pack them into stacks of 3. I've never seen anybody do that either, which is nice, because I've seen a lot of content creators do a lot of amazing things. I truly have. Yeah. So it is nice if you do something, even if it's only one thing that's totally original from everybody else. Ooh, I think this is our last pass. Not the password manager, not last, but the last pass, you know. Right, yay. Right, I love doing this as well. Ooh, no I don't. Not this time. I do agree, I know what I was going to say, but yeah, we need to do something. This is something... Now, that's a point. I was going to try this... I think we'll try both. Did we get any out the end of here? Yes, we did. Right, okay then. Oh, of course, it's behind. Of course it is. Still, yeah, it's not impossibly behind. Yeah, the other thing is, I know a lot of the big names don't... They don't mix... No, I don't know. Yeah, perhaps they don't... Yeah, I like this, the way that I have this on the front. It's why I don't tend to use... Now, which is it? The biscuit. The very first one of these I used on this game, I'll show you what I'm waffling on about, is... I think it's in... I don't think it is. I think it's in animals. Actually, I think... Have I still got it in? I think I have. Yeah, I do use it occasionally. It is the first one, the all-purpose tool, but it is very, very wide because it's not really. It's supposed to be used for. I mean, you can use it as it says for all-purpose tools, bales, stuff, and. But for the realism side, I thought obviously it's got holes at the back and isn't really meant for like loose product, even though it sort of shows that it could. It's got purposes to move little vehicles. It does show loose stuff and animals as well. So, but it is very wide, so it looks a little unbelievable on the front. Now that doesn't, not really. So yeah, especially the transport, I always thought looked well suited. And yet again, I don't think I've ever seen anybody else use it in that way. Right. Anyway, we have to unfold, put it down, and I do believe we tried this before. Yeah, it does work. And then we lift it up. And of course this is going to mean we need to... Now, do we just... Yeah, that's just what we do. Yeah, I know we're going to need to roll over a little bit, but there is quite a lot out here, so... Yeah, because I was worried, wasn't I? I was saying a couple of sessions ago that I wasn't sure. Yeah, but it does seem to be okay. Yeah, I was saying that it was... Because it doesn't look like it's dragging on the ground, because it's not supposed to. No. Lift it. I don't want to take any back out. No. Yeah, I'm not sure how effective it is on this edge, though. It seems to take a few seconds for it to sort of know that it's on something. Yeah, like that. It's going over that. It's almost like a certain level. But then it does sort of seem to start to grab on the deeper stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's not perfect. I can see this is... yeah, not perfect at all. And my second idea... is what I'm going to do next. Now, this is not really a surprise. This is, after all, what it is designed to do. And we need to unfold so that it steers a little bit better. Ooh, no, actually, I think we're going to drag that. It seems to be a little bit willful. Now I've got to think, which way does that need to go? It needs to go this way, actually. Now then. Yeah, we need to, like... Yeah, I was going to go, but I thought, you know, we have actually got tools for doing this, so why don't we just do it? Right. Okay. Ah, so it's not designed to do that. You need something like to go into something, or well, okay. If that's what we need, we can oblige. I think that is right, though. Yes, that is why you've never seen anyone do this. It's because everything's got a very specific function, very specific. So. Oh, no, that's not what I was aiming for at all. And because it's got a very specific function, it doesn't really know what this is. Right, okay. Yeah, I think that's true. Belts are designed for belts. So, well, that is why you don't see anybody try things really like that, because they already know that, whereas I didn't. So, as much as it's worth trying these things, I always like to do these things, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think it's... are we going to set the... Yeah, we are. We're going to go and... We'll set this on... Yeah, I do agree with what I said, though. I do think, truthfully, that obviously we don't really need... do we need? Actually, we might. I will finish what I'm saying. I was going to say, I don't think we need to have the trailer on for the lime, but not sure. I'm a little far out, I know. Yeah, we should. I think we shall. And I was quite pleased that last time we did this, the worker did actually manage it quite nicely. That was really nice. I've seen a lot of them get snarled up when using this kind of contraption on some fields, so I really expected it to be bad, which is why I said what I did last session, last time we did this, not last session. Definitely not last session. Right, so we want it on that one, and we do want lime, and we want lime again, and we want to eject lime, and we want to eject lime again, and then we want to two tools. I think another one. I do. Yep, this can cope with it. Really, it's a bit naughty me using this, isn't it? Really, it shouldn't be. But why would you not use such a lovely asbestos tractor when you've got the chance? I just think you've got to do these things sometimes. You truly have. Yeah. I'm actually loving all of the Let's Plays, but I did mention last time about losing subscribers, and it is sad, I've got to be honest. But the other thing is, would you want anybody to watch your content if they didn't like it? Not really, I wouldn't. As I said, I am me, and I try to be me. Of course, you try to make people welcome, and yeah, you hope that people, but I wouldn't want anyone to stay if what they see is not what they're really into. It's true. Right, so then this is field 34, and this doesn't... it doesn't. Okay. That's right, I remember saying this last time, didn't I, about this field position is correct, and open generator, 24 metres. Yeah, I think I would definitely like to go for a big one. I mean, if you're leaving a worker going, it really isn't. 2 headlands for 24, we could try it. I think we would just about get away with that. Yeah, we will. Okay. And save. 34. Save. Activate. 24 metres. And let's see, there are some advantages to having the smallest one, the smaller sort of ones as well, in so much as sometimes your headlands are very good. Right, we shall see if that actually survives, and we are going to go and get our... Ooh, let's shut that gate though. Yeah, we want the telehandler. I think I left the bucket here a long while back. Let's just check the animals as we're here. 52 and 70 and 26 tonnes of milk, slurry 33 tonnes. We said that would wait. I do believe this wasn't terribly fantastic either. No, it's a bit better, but right, okay, so we need to be dropping that, and we have the bucket on. Excellent. Right, so let's get that cleaned up. It's very useful having this so close, and it's not like it's not fast, it's a nippy little thing. I do love telehandlers. These are my absolute favourite of all the front loaders, telehandlers and wheel loaders. I could use a telehandler all the time. I absolutely think they're fantastic. In fact, I'm often tempted to use one as a tractor, and there is one that you can really. Yeah, I've not done it yet in a Let's Play, because I think it would make for a very good starting vehicle, and it is expensive, and you can afford 2 or 3 tractors for the same price as this one beaut of a telehandler. Yeah, I would keep wanting to, but it's just, as I say, it's a little bit pricey. It is. And that's the turbo farmer. It is. It's just, I mean, yeah, in the grand scheme of things, you'd say it's 140 horsepower. You could use a tractor. And of course, you can stick the back 3-point link on and make it into a tractor. You can even, using the adapter, give it a front 3-point link, which then makes it a very versatile beast, because these, the steering and the low centre of gravity, make these absolutely amazing. So 140 horsepower tractor, in normal money, if you weren't on to start from scratch, that, I would love to do that. I really would. Right, anyway, let's concentrate. Let's get this done. Where's the point? How do we get that? Oh, I think we just can you tell it to unload here? No, you can't. Oh, now it's got chaff stuck in it. Do you know, that was a bad idea. It was, but you don't always know it's a bad idea, do you? Until you've done it. And it wasn't terrible, it's not the end of the world. Right, let's yeah. That's flat. There is a bit of stuff to move at the top end, just a bit. Yeah, but that was good, and then all of a sudden it became not so good. Now this is the one very bad thing about telehandler. That's if you get caught in one of those monster, windrowy things, because that's when being low centre of gravity isn't very useful. I've never quite done that though, buried it like that. Is it the weight? I wonder. Possible. Yeah, so I will try and avoid doing that again. Let's just clean this tiny little bit at the back, because it's not a lot this end, and then we'll go and finish the last, and then we'll do a little bit of trampling over again. Just that final finishing touches of a couple of percent that you always seem to get when you throw a bit back in. Right, I'm happy with. Right, I'm not going back over that, no. Because I have a nasty feeling it's going to win. Yeah, there's a lot of grass there. Yeah, we shall have a look actually. I say there's a lot of grass. I haven't paid attention. I'm sure you've seen it. I've seen the numbers, but not actually. Yeah, you know when you can see the numbers, but you're not paying any attention whatsoever to what the numbers are reading. Yeah, nearly 300 tons. Not bad at all. I think that's pretty much what we usually is, isn't it? 300 and odd. So, although normally we've done it on the other field, so yeah. Not sure if that's slightly more. Can't remember. It's about that. I do know that. But right. Right. Let's push that last little bit in. And then, oh, we level. No, so easy to get that wrong. Right. No, we are not venturing forth. There. Smashing. Good job. We'll grab. Now that is the point. Have we borrowed the other tractor? Have we? Did we borrow the Deutz? Or is it back where I left it, just on the side of this wall? It is, very much so. Smashing. do love this. It's a cracking tractor. Such a good all-rounder. Right, fuel. Yeah, we did the Massey last session. Right. Well, we might not be able to use that in one way, but we can roll backwards and forwards with it. Yeah, of course it's not. Yeah, it's got to be very careful when using an underpowered tractor, I always find, for this type of thing, because they do get stuck quite a bit more easily than a powerful tractor. Yeah, than an overpowered one. So let's just roll. Oh, I think the lime is very close to finishing. Oh, I think he's got that bot. Has he done that? Oh, I don't know. That course is. Oh, of course it is. He was ending in the middle because I did 2 headlands. Of course. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, now that's what I was on about. You can't pull the... Yeah, I've got stuck before and I used to use the 150 Deutz. I can't remember its name. It was a special Deutz. It was 150 horsepower dead on. It was in FS19 and it was my aggro. No, this is something like that, but it's... Wow. Yeah, do you know, it has won. I am right, it's just underpowered. And that was what I didn't want to do. Right, okay. Let's go grab the Massey. And that's probably sometimes why people don't do that type of thing, is because if you use an underpowered tractor, you cannot drag that thing around. Right, excellent. Right, we shall... Wow. Why do they always do that to the front? It makes it look so unrealistic. Right, I don't think we need the back. So we didn't need that, actually. Well, I suppose we did. We used, yeah, actually 1.5 tons out of it, so we did need it. So yes, don't think you did it wrong, because you didn't. I don't think you need this for fertilizer. No, I think, yeah, I'm quite happy with... Alright, that's a point. Can we... I think we've got some in here. Let's have a look. Solid fertilizer 4.7 tons. We have indeed. Right, in fact, that's not a bad place to leave this. Next to that. And then we might remember to actually get the... Let's go off this and go. Oh. Oh, I didn't know that was lights. Why is that not ejecting? I'm definitely on the right thing. That is really strange. It is not... Ah, right, not enough space. I'm not watching that. Would you know, it's not done that in ages. Always does tickle me. For ages I've done that and it's never said that. Right. Why is the front box doing that? No, it's still saying not enough space. Now, I'm not being nasty, but there's an awful lot of space there. Right. That is bizarre. I've never ever seen it. Well, I've seen there's not enough space to unload malarkey, but... Ooh, why is that? Why has that gone funny? Right, okay. I've never done that to that before, ever. Fold. That's not right, surely. That shouldn't be like that. I can't find anything that's going to move that at all. Oh well. Oh, I hate this when mods go wrong. Really with the passion. Which is the one thing, you talk about playing realistically, and that's the one thing that actually... Oh! Ah! So it had sort of gone wrong. Oh, we need to tidy that up at some point. At some point, yeah, we have got the telehandler just a stone throw away. Okay, do you know something? Let's move out of here. There's something weird about the yard. It's not liking that, and we don't normally get any trouble when we do it here. And yet, if anywhere hasn't got space to unload, it's here. It really hasn't, but it never moans about it here. Yeah, very, very bizarre. Oh well, yeah. You don't always know why, but it is what it is. You've got to work with what you've got, definitely. Right, okay then. Yeah, I seriously are getting through our money. Absolutely right. So I think that's going to be right. And let's go. And let's shut that. And let's grab that bit of fertiliser off while we've got this so close. Stick that into the silo and then take this back to where it should be. Yeah. And that was potatoes should be. Did I take them through already? Yeah, we need to. Oh, I've sent that off and I need it, don't I? Oh well, it's not going anywhere. There's no worries. It's not. Rain later. That's not gonna matter. We want to get it covered before the rain drops, but it's not going to take more than 10 minutes. We were saying about chilling and yeah, not. Right, not bad. Smash it. Let's take it now, do we? We could get the slurry. Could actually. That. Whoa. You know, seriously. Could actually, that is true. Now this can manage quite nicely, and it's only just over 30 tons. So why not? Gotta say, I think this is one of my favourite liquid trailers. I do. It's fast, super cheap, and yeah, and it's not just the money. I don't want anyone to ever think that money comes before functionality, because it doesn't. No. Right. Did you pop? No, you didn't, did you? Weird how sometimes you have to press it 5 or 6 times to make it actually. We have Farmer Girl. Right. When she's coming. Let's give her a good swing space to get in here. And see how good they are at following, because they are terrible, I've got to be honest. Yeah, follow me is just not what I'm used to. It just doesn't follow you. That's for the milk though, yeah, yeah. Right. Thank you very much, young lady. Right, so slurry. Yeah, I think if we... It's a bit of a... very close to that. 52 tonnes, that 54, 26 tonnes of milk. Wait till tomorrow and do a big load. Or yeah, I think we do need more dairies. I am right. I've not got that right on any Let's Play yet. Even Hobo's Hollow, we had 5 or 6 and we still did not process all of the daily milk. I mean, even at the, yeah, it was something that like a lot of people do. You just put one dairy down, but I mean, obviously you make money from that, so. And obviously using the ones that we're using, the Disturb Simulations ones, they are amazing. The 10,000, but they, again, as I said a couple of sessions ago, they do take up a lot of room. Just as much as if you were using the mill mod, but of course, obviously they're only 10,000. So, which is I realise why a lot of people would only place one, but truthfully, I would say 6 or 7 if you wanted it to process and seriously bring in. So I wish someone would release a super dairy that, yeah, really processes some. Yeah, even if it's big, I would sooner have one. Yeah, a bit like Disturb Simulations' bigger brother, the industrial BGA, that is a beast. I would love it if there was a super duper. And that's another reason I love that. The fact it actually unloads itself. What is not to like? Of course, not everything likes it, but yeah, some of the base game things do not like it at all, as we saw when we originally used this on this day of release. Yeah, we've got nothing. Yeah, we haven't. That's true. It's empty. I think we are very close to being yeah, we have a couple of runs, I think, or maybe even one by the look of that. I think that's the final run. So should we stick this away? Yeah, instead of like, because we have got the bays. Does seem a bit silly, really. Although, I think, yeah, really, this should have gone in the low shed, because it's one of the few things that we could actually stick in there. Alright, smashing. In fact, yeah, let's stick this under cover as well. Oh, no. Well, they didn't actually, yeah, they left that alone. Amazing. Smashing. Excellent. Job is a good one. Yeah, absolutely. That's nicely finished. Ah, then it didn't say, did I? Yeah, that is true. I think this will be probably the second session. I should have said hello when I finished the thing and actually split it. So, because I don't particularly like split it. No, we could leave that actually full, couldn't we? For next time. Yeah, I don't like putting my generic one in. Although it's okay, I prefer to use a proper hello and goodbye, which means I have to think about. Yeah, right, now then, let's get that covered. Yeah, let's rescue the forage wagon, shall we? First. Can we sneak past? Ooh, but I think we'll nudge it. We won't sneak past in the traditional sense. I think that's, yeah, a bit of a... Right, oh, it is 100%. I do love doing that. Ooh. It's getting caught on the... Yeah, now that might be why no one else does that. You get caught on the weird furrowy things. Right, let's stick this away. So we did one field with forage wagon and one field with the baler. Yeah, I was very tempted to use the baler again, actually, but I did not. I thought, no, we're doing it loose. That's the entire reason. Yeah, I've not. It is nice not to use the fermenting silos for once as well, really, if I'm honest, because I've used those so many Let's Back, because they are. I mean, they are so fantastic. They are. I do like using them a lot, but now. Okay, so jobs to do. We have. Now that is the point. Where did we stick? I'm going to investigate. I think we stuck it over here. The other. The Roadrunner. I keep wanting to call it the Warrior. I did call it the Warrior on camera a couple of sessions ago. I did. Now, did we set everything up with this? This is right. There was a lot of stuff that you needed to. Premium potato. That was it. I know now what it was. Did I do the sell point? I know what I was going to. And not at Brompton, I was going to do it down here. And very close, I did, here we go. It's that there is exactly right. Now, so it should show, there was quite a few, some were quite expensive, and I thought that actually looks like a little tiny, it's almost like an Amazon locker, but yeah. Just slightly different. So right, let's have a look now. So we should have prices for things now that we've got that, because that is part of that. Is it part? Yeah, it is. It is a part of the potatoes things. Yeah, the purchase point. Oh, hang on. Please don't tell me I've done it the wrong way round. Well, actually, there could be something else on the map that's called that. So we want. Yeah, the. No, not net wrap. I was trying to think of the things. The potato ones. Oh, French fries definitely are. So I have actually placed the wrong thing. Oh. You can buy that from that. Okay, buy, but not selling. Right, okay, let's do this on camera then. Yeah, I thought I'd done right. So what is that then? Potato box. Okay. Now I'm totally lost. I seriously thought we'd actually placed the right thing. So I think we paid £1,000 for it. Let's have a look then, because I thought we'd done right. That's pancake production. That's pizza production. Sell point. Selling station products. That's pancakes. Pizza, plenty. This is the only bad thing about this, isn't it? Now, yeah, this, I thought these were. Well, I suppose that's if, yeah, that you're using it for as a. Now, this one I liked, but it's a tad big for. Yeah. So. That's just for those. Yeah. It was a self-marketing thing that I used. I thought that might actually. Selling lodge as extension. Potatoes. That's for just normal products. Self-marketing mod, that says a lot of stuff. Sell everything. Now can we do that? Yeah. Right, let's have a look. Does it? If we put that down, can we? We can. Smashing. I do love that mod. It's amazing. So, potato gratin, fried potatoes. I'm just trying to look for the prices, because this is the first time I've ever used this. Mashed potatoes, so fried potatoes are good. So we need to look at fried potatoes. Ooh, paprika chips, potato pancakes, stuffed. Oh, now they of course are going to have tomatoes and all sorts of weird and wonderful things, and going to cost us. And so are they. And of course, salads are going to have. Oh, croquettes. Look at that. Wow. Smashing. Right, okay then. We've got a few ideas now of things to. No, we're not far away. Oh, are we? Are we? I don't think we are far from home here, are we? No, only we are running the wrong way. It's that away. Yes, I saw that on Milk That 10 the place to the right. I thought it was close. On his Attingham Let's Play, yeah, absolutely amazing. Right, so what are we going to do? Let's have a quick look. So, premium potatoes were okay. French gratin was okay. So that needs potatoes, water, cheese. So we're going to need to actually send some of our cheese to the potato processing then, rather than that needs onions as well. It's a shame because the fried potatoes was worth a fortune. How do we make vegetable fat? There's quite a lot of work for us to do to make this work. We're going to need to plant some canola, and if I'm not mistaken, canola is today. Doesn't need to be massive. What else have we got that was worth quite a bit? Mashed potatoes weren't that good. No, they weren't. Didn't see potato soup. Paprika was very good. Is that tomatoes? Can't see the, let's have a look, because you should see the logo on this side. No, it's peppers. Right, so you must be able to grow peppers. Potato pancakes were good, but again with eggs. I did talk about chickens, it's true. Wow, no wonder stuffed baked potatoes were 10 grand. Look at that little lot. All of that. Oh, it's not bad though. Potato salad was good as well, which, as you can see, is because of that little lot. And croquettes were super. Croquettes need milk, eggs, butter, bread. Of course they do. Yeah, so that means we need the bakery as well. Water. What is that? That's fat. What is that? Salt or something? Starch. Oh, where do we get starch from? I think we need to buy starch. Now, we know that's super duper. We've just seen it. So, what are we doing? We have some being stored, but I suppose if we... Are we going to aim big? Are we going to go paprika chips first? We need to do our garden, though. Like I said, I do need to do that, and... Yeah, we are going to have to buy some until we produce our own. Some of the... things to make the fat, so we'll be buying something to make the vegetable fat, and we can, I think, so that's canola. That's canola oil. So if we say activate it, yeah, I know it's missing. It makes 10 tons a month, and we want now French fries. Obviously they're simple. But they were very cheap as well. So fried potatoes were good. That's onions. Okay, right. We need to see what we. Yeah, this is what I like. Right, we need to swap. Yeah, this is what I do like doing. You know, when you've not done something that's newness, and especially if, well, I'm not saying what other people haven't done. This as was something I was commenting on earlier. I do produce so much content that I don't have that much time to actually look at my favourite content creators. It's true. This has become a... right, now my timer is going to tell me that my session is up any second. So, I think we are going to say... we're going to do this next session. Yeah, because I'm trying to keep my sessions sort of reasonable. So, do you know something? I am going to actually... yeah, listen, I'm going to say... thank you very much for watching. Next session, we are going to discover, yes, some about growing things like that. Yeah, we are going to have a good look to see what we're going to do for the best of our potatoes, our potato empire. Yeah, it's alright. I just don't understand why. I ask Alexa to do a silent timer and she still has to chirp up at the end, even when I press the screen. You can press stop on the screen, but you did at one point be able to just say silent timer and you touch the screen when it did the the countdown for 10 seconds and it would shut up, but now you do that and it still has to chirp up at the end. Anyway, yes, I am going to say goodbye for now.